Did you know that you can annex entire Germany in just one click in HOI4? Well, not just Germany, but also Soviet Union, USA, France, UK, Bhutan, doesn't matter. You can basically annex everyone with just one click of a button. And no, I'm not referring to this button, I'm referring to something else. Let me show you what I mean. First things first, to set this up, you need to play as Ethiopia, and you need to have Bible Alone DLC enabled. You're probably aware that in Bible Alone Ethiopia's focus tree, there is this part of the focus tree where you can develop your industry. More specifically, the path which leads to develop the Horn of Africa focus. Basically, this focus, as it says, unlocks decisions to improve independent or Ethiopian subject countries in the Horn of Africa, and possibly integrate them, and also unlocks the decision to form the Horn of Africa. This of course can be maximized if you go for Federal Empire focus. Anyway, what you can do to these countries is click these decisions. The first decision gives them level 1 infrastructure in every single one of their states. Second decision builds a level 1 railway from your capital to their capital. Third decision gives those countries 2 civs in one of the random states. And final decision is the integration decision. This sends them an ultimatum, and most of the times they will say yes and get annexed by you. Other times they usually say yes, but just get to be your puppet. As you can see, in this instance everyone said yes, and we get the ability to unite the Horn of Africa. However, the HOI4 devs have overlooked something here. You see, this focus should give you decisions that you can do only to independent and puppet countries in the Horn of Africa. The countries in the Horn of Africa themselves, like Djibouti, Somalia, all the Ethiopian countries, Eritrea. But in reality, it doesn't care if those countries are originally from the Horn of Africa. All they have to do is to have their capital here. So, for example, we could have a random country here like Equatorial Guinea, having its capital in Asmara, it will show up here. Which means that basically any country that has its capital right here can be literally integrated and annexed into Ethiopia. It doesn't really matter, it could be France only having its capital here because they lost all of their territory, or it can even be Germany. Let's say that somehow you as Ethiopia managed to kick Italy out of Africa, or well, out of East Africa. Eritrea was free. And let's say that you somehow managed to join the Axis. After joining the Axis, you decide to take out Eritrea, but in the peace deal you gifted it to your ally Germany. Then the year 1939 has begun, and Italy joined the Axis. And then the World War II had broken out. Anyway, let's just say that Germany did horrible in war, but they did call in Italy into the war. And after Germany has capped, the war is still going on in Italy because Italy is a major, but they control nothing else in Europe, of course. Instead, their capital just shifted to Asmara in Eritrea. Now what you can do is improve infrastructure in the German Reich. After improving the infrastructure in German Reich, you can improve rail communication with the German Reich. Then invest in German industry, and finally you can integrate the German Reich. Adolf Hitler agrees, and voila! You now own entire Germany. And I get it, this is a very niche example, but it is a general example, you can do it with any country, not just Germany. But I think this is really cool and funny, and it just shows how much we can break HOI4 even more, even when the Paradox dev team tries to stop us. And here's the funniest and most broken thing about these decisions. You can actually annex the countries which you are at war with. Just think about that, you can steal countries out of the peace deal, like France. If you manage to take most of their land, get them to have capital in Djibouti, do the decisions for a few months and just steal the entire country. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, see you in the next video, and bye.